Hi, this is Harry from Kailua. This is the guitar that my friend Rollo in Kailua built for me 10 years ago. And it's the same tree that fell in Tantalus, the koa tree. And this is one of 3 shows featuring all 3 guitars that Rollo had built. So let's do a close-up and find out more about Rollo.
Kawahine a ke aloha I laila I ka uluwei kupua nei ka lai Kawahine a ke aloha I laila I ka uluwei kupua nei ka lai Honi ana I ke hau no makiki O wau ko aloha I ka noe tuahiwi Honi ana I ke hau no makiki O wau ko aloha I ka noe tuahiwi He ui noe I ke kula I wili ane ka ie o leilono He ui noe I ke kula I wili ane ka ie o leilono Haina mai ana ka pu Wana kupua nei ka lai He nani maoli no Haina mai ana ka pu Wana kupua nei ka lai He nani maoli no
One guitar that I have is back in sides only. I think I ended Well, that wouldn't explain the size, but, or the lack of the top. This is the first guitar that I built. This is Harry's guitar, the first guitar that I built in that koa from Tantalus. This was built in, what did we say? This was built in 2006. This was the 10th guitar that I had built. It was the first time, no it wasn't, it was the second time that I built a compound cutaway, which we'll get into a little bit later, but this wood here, the back and the top are flitch match, meaning that they were cut in succession, and then they are book matched this way, but flitch matched in cutting on the board. The size came from the same tree. The bindings here, which is the sapwood of that particular tree, so it's a sap curly koa, and also the rosette is done with that curly koa. So pretty much the guitar itself is from that tree, other than the bracing, ebony used for the bridge and the fretboard, and the neck is sapele. But this was the first time, this is the first time that one of the first instruments, I think it was the second one that I did a compound cutaway, where I was cutting the head block so that I would get this curve into follow the curve of the heel, which gives you full access up through here when your hand comes out. The traditional way that has been using it would actually come square and come in like this, be a square piece here, which would produce a ledge that you can't really get your hand into. You would have to hold it out. So this is more comfortable to come up through here. A lot of work though. On my newer guitars, I've gone to just a square heel and going and reduce that heel down, and that gives me that access that is enabled by this compound cutaway. So it actually curves this way around the horn, it curves in and then curves back towards the back. So it's a compound curve. But
how did you achieve that? The curve in the neck?
Well, the head block here, which is, when you look inside, you can see it right in there. I do use a bolt-on neck, but what I ended up doing was shaping the head block and cutting the actual structural part of it into that curve. And then by carving that out, I would take it, reduce it by the thickness of my side, so that when I come in, I could glue that side, and then I would dial my heel in to kind of match that to get that flow that's all even through here.
Talk about the koa leaves.
Oh yeah, on my logo is a stylized S for the Scheurenbrand on my last name, and then koa leaves. And here we used koa leaves down on the fretboard extension, and which is abalone, and the actual branch itself is the sapwood of this koa. We use abalone on the fret markers along the side into the koa binding on the fretboard. So yeah, it's pretty much it in a nutshell, I guess. Yeah. This is a different style bridge. My bridge has changed since then, and my headstock has changed. So I've changed those around. But it's like anything on the guitar. It's when you're building it, everything's always evolving. You're always doing something a little bit different. Yeah, hopefully you're finding a little different way of doing it. I'm a little embarrassed that when I look at this, well, they're all pretty much similar, you know, they all, but this is such a beautiful combination with using the sapwood of that tree, and when you get bindings that are that curly, it just really adds to the appeal of the instrument itself.
All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.